Hello friend, Lenny is here. It's so good to see you again, and thank you for coming back and listening to me every week. So today I would like to share with you some of the feeling I have had lately. So the past few weeks I have been feeling lost. By feeling lost, I mean the feelings of not knowing who I am, what I want to do in life, what is my purpose in life. It's kind of weird to have for a 31-year-old woman at this point, being in a PhD program, to ask the question. Seems like I am expected to have all of those questions answered. I know those are some of the response maybe people might have about me when they learn about the struggles that I have. But I think that it's fine for me to share it, because it is important for me to be true to myself and to be true and honest about my struggle as a human being. So for me lately, I am, like I mentioned before, that I am in a PhD program. I chose the program, I chose the field, and I thought that at the time when I applied for it, I felt like I got everything figured out. I'm happy to find a program. I was over the moon when I got accepted to this program. I had a lot of good feelings about it until this point when I started. I finished the first semester, and I am doing the second semester of my first year as a PhD student. And here I am having a question about who I am, what kind of scholar I want to be, who I want to be, what kind of woman I want to become. So what kind of life I want at the end of this journey, at the end of this 4-year PhD program. Those questions are scary to me at this point, because I simply don't have the answer for all of that. And I don't know if that is something how about you? Have you ever experienced those moments when you kind of feel lost in defining who you are? I would love to learn about your story too, because I am also want to be inspired by people who already figured everything out. It must feel very nice, right? For me, I am struggling. I still want to find out what I want to do. What can I contribute? What kind of value I will bring into this world? And there's a lot of time that I feel lost because I want to contribute something. I want to be valued. I just don't know how. And when I am in a PhD program, the more I learn about it, the more I am learning about the field, the program, the more I feel the more I feel like I don't know a lot of things. I just lack the knowledge. I am not an expert of anything. I feel overwhelmed. And I think that how feeling lost looks like for me. I'm curious about how do you feel about, like, what happened to you, or what's going on when you feel lost. For me, that's how it happened. That's how it actually looked like for me. Right now, what I think, and I think what helped me through this process, the chaotic weeks, the past chaotic weeks about me feeling lost, I expressed it with someone. I talk with someone. I let it out. I admit that I have those feelings. And I think that the moment, I didn't do that before though. I think the last few days I went out with one of my friends from my cohort, and I feel like at that moment I tried to be vulnerable in sharing and being able to feel brave enough to tell her that I might want to quit the program. I might not be able to continue. And I think at that moment when I was able to talk it out loud, let it out to someone, and she sincerely listened to that too, and I think that moment really helped me to feel that it's okay if I am feeling lost, and it is part of process. It is part of me. It is something that this is my own, and that is something that important enough for me to think of or to worry, and of course ultimately to take care of. So besides talking, what I find is helpful is talking and sharing it with someone who you trust about the struggle, about the feeling lost, how it impacts myself, how it impacts you, how it impacts me, to someone that I trust. And another way that I think is helpful for me to be able for me to find balance back is to express it. If you are not having anyone around you or someone that you feel comfortable sharing at the moment, what I maybe find some other way to express it. For me, this is one of the ways, talking about it through the camera. But I know that you are listening, so I appreciate that. And I think this is my one way of addressing it, take care of the feeling. My other way, I would say, I write it down too. I write on my journal. I write my feeling, my thoughts. Just having a very honest conversation with myself about my struggle is what I am trying to say. That is another form of expression of the feelings that need to be taken care of. So those are the two main things that I find very helpful for me. Share it with someone you trust, or share it with yourself in a creative way. Just have conversation, a very honest conversation with yourself about the feeling that you have. There will be moments when I express it, I feel scared, I feel afraid. And if you also have that feeling, or the scare or the fear get the best in you, maybe we can take a step back. Be extra gentle with yourself at this time, especially during the time when you feel lost. So that is another thing that I find helpful, and what I do is be extremely gentle with myself. And I know I am a little bit spoiled. I feel like I am spoiling myself a lot during the time, especially when I'm feeling low or I'm feeling blue. Then I will be very gentle with myself. I try to. Take a deep breath. Give yourself time. Is that what I find helpful for myself and effective. In case that you wonder why I keep looking down, because I make some notes to jot down some main points so that I don't talk off topic or just rant about something, which I think I did. It's okay. I am glad to be able to sit down here and have a conversation with you about how I have felt lately. And I truly appreciate your presence and you are here, listen to me. And of course, I can do the same thing for you too. I would love to listen to your story, to the feeling that you have, the struggle that have been bothering you. Those are for me, I believe that those are worth sharing. That being able to talk it out loud, express your feeling in the way that's helpful for you, and of course do not do harm to people, but it is a way that you show care to yourself, and I think everyone deserves that kind of care. Yes, and I think that would be it for today. What I would love to share with you, I would love to send you the positive energy and also a warm energy your way. And please remember, Lynn is always here. I would love to see you back, and we are going to discover ourselves together. And I feel like I'm saying a lot of "and" word. I would love to see you in the next conversation. For now, please take a good care of yourself, and stay warm if you are in a very cold weather area right now. Please stay warm. I'll see you when I see you. Bye.